this right real fast. All right, guys. We are live with another one, guys. We are live with another one. And man, I just got done, doing some things this morning. It's been a busy morning for me. But on the way back to the casa, as we say, um, on my way back to the crib, I started watching the countdown. Had a little bit of time on my hands, so I started watching the countdown. And look, I really think Armin. Armin really has a chance here, guys. I think not a lot of people are considering, how athletic this man is. And on the UFC countdown, it really showed how young, how youthful Armin is. You know what I mean? And it didn't really show his technique. The guy has phenomenal technique. Don't get me wrong, he really does. But it really showed his athleticism. And he's over here on the countdown doing backflips. He's on the I'm talking multiple backflips, front flips. And this is a warm up, guys. This is a warm up to his normal routine. Okay? And then most likely they started, their normal training session. But this is their warm up, guys. And this guy is doing backflips and front flips. And this is going to be one of the toughest fights that Islam will ever be in. This guy, man, I made my UFC picks. I did pick Islam to win this fight. But man, I tell you what, I'm just gonna tell you the truth, man. I don't think I'll be betting on this fight. I think I just want to watch this fight for what it is, man. I just want to watch this fight for what it is. I don't think I'm gonna bet on this fight just because, man, I honestly watching the countdown and knowing, doing my studies and knowing about Islam and going back and watching, Armin fights and watching that first Islam and Armin fight and seeing the huge improvements that he's made since then, and the 9-1 run that he's on. Man, I'm just like, yo, this guy's an animal. Go watch the countdown for yourselves. Armin is literally getting warmed up to do his normal routine, and the guy, as a warm up, the guy is doing backflips, front flips. It's fucking amazing. The guy is he as athletic comes, man. And I don't think I even considered that. I didn't even know he was that. I knew he was athletic because of his kicking ability. That axe kick that he landed on Charles, very athletic. But wow, man, that guy's an animal. How you doing, man? Hello, guys. Hopefully you're having a good one, a good Tuesday. All right. If you're new to the channel, guys, like I always say, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? But going back to this, man, the UFC countdown, it was really, really impressive. I thought they did a good job, you know what I mean, as usual. You know what I mean? They always doing the UFC countdown. They talk about how costly it is. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. Bless everybody. Bless. Hopefully you're having a good one, guys. But yeah, the UFC countdown, I thought it was good. Thought the UFC, like I said, as usual, they put on good countdowns and and good embeddeds as well. But holy crap, I after watching it, it left a lasting impression about Armin. I'm watching Armin do some crazy shit, and then it goes to Islam, and don't get me wrong, phenomenal. But the guy's doing barely push-ups. Okay, the guy is barely doing push-ups. Okay, so but yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win that fight. That fight is gonna be terrific. That fight is gonna be phenomenal. I don't think I'll be betting on that fight, just for that reason. Just because I just want to watch it for what it is, man. Um, and this is, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this first UFC pay per view. They got my money. They got my money. Smoke weed every day. Jessica Stardust. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Smoke weed every day. You got to do it. You got to do it, right? You know, some people do, some people don't. You know what I mean? Some people smoke for breakfast. Some people smoke for lunch. Some people smoke for, you know what I mean, just to smoke. So, you know what I mean? Just do your thing, man. You know, live your life. Live your lives, all right? Um, but yeah, guys, I'm just, I'm confused, even more confused now of who's gonna win this fight between Islam and Armin. You know, I think it's gonna be one of the toughest fights Islam can ever be, and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, you know, because Armin has great striking, phenomenal striking, creative striking, striking that's totally different. It's different. Um, you know, he's throwing axe kicks out there. You know, his kicks come with you know, with ill intentions, man. I'll tell you that much, man. But I'm just like, you know, Islam has good striking as well, especially if you watch that fight with you know, the Dustin Poirier fight. He was able to you know, sit in the pocket with Dustin and strike with him. But Dustin is not Armin. Really, he's not. I like Dustin. He's a great fighter, but Armin is he's very creative. He's very creative when it comes to his striking. He's very dangerous, and you have to respect that, because if you don't, you're gonna get slept. You know what I mean? You're gonna get slept if you don't respect his striking, and he also has some clinch work as well. Armin has tremendous clinch work. You know, he can knock you out with his knees. He has good combinations. He could take a punch. We've seen that. Uh, Very strong and very disciplined technique. And I had no idea. I had no idea that Armin. You know, I mean, he does come from that area. He does come from the, you know, Russia and whatnot. But I had no idea that he was actually he actually looked up to Khabib Nurmagomedov, and I think I find that very interesting because he taught, you know, on the countdown he talks about how when he was, you know, he was already motivated to fight Islam, but he said once he saw Khabib, you know, in his corner, it gave him an extra oomph of energy, of, you know, motivation to really try to bring the best out of himself and to compete at his best because Khabib was watching. And I think that that left an everlasting impression on me because I'm like, man, if he's able to get motivated for that and you know, come out the way he did against Islam in that first fight, I know for a fact he's motivated to not only beat Islam, to prove it to himself, but I think he wants to show, you know, Khabib that he's just better. I think he wants to show Khabib all the improvements that he's made since that loss against Islam. And I think he wants to display that this Saturday at UFC 311. Armin has a huge chance to become a champion, and the more and more I think about it, the more and more I feel like he is the man to beat Islam, especially right now. The guy is good, great overall. I can't think of one, you know, bad positioning that Armin has. Like, is he bad anywhere? Does he have any holes? You know, after watching his fights, I'm like, not really. He's really good. He's really good, as he, progressed in the UFC, he's gotten to know himself in the octagon. So he's gotten, he kind of knows his distance really well. He knows how to read distance really well. Um,
Yeah, man.
I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. I know for a fact. If Armin is able to pull this off, this might be one of the craziest nights that the UFC will ever have. Especially if, Khabib's camp takes 2 losses in one night. Holy crap. Because I do think I did pick Marab to win against Umar. And I did pick however I did pick Islam to beat Armin. So I'm just like, huh. But how about if Armin is able to pull it off? That's two losses against Khabib's camp, and I don't think Khabib has ever had that. Ever. So, man, it's just when you look at the fight and you look at the fights, on paper, you're looking at them and you're like, man, Marab is a killer. And I get it. I get how good, Umar is. I get, he comes from a tremendous family, a tremendous training camp. But man, Marab is a fucking, he's a machine, man. And for me to even bet against the guy, I can't do that. I honestly think Marab beats uh, Umar, and I don't know about the main event. I really don't. After watching the countdown, I really don't. I'm telling you, Armin is in on the countdown doing backflips and front flips as a warm up to his normal routine. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's out of control. I'm just like, man, I really don't know if Islam is gonna be able to beat this guy, especially right now. Everything is about timing. I think this guy has it all together right now, and it's just the right time for him to beat Islam. You know. But we shall see. We shall see, guys. We shall see. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Um, we really got good back-to-back cards coming up. I believe they have a fight night after UFC 311. Um, and I believe Justin Gaethje has some fight news coming up here soon. I do want to make a video about it, but we'll see. We'll see if it actually is true or not. I don't want to put the information out there just yet, but he does have some fight news, and it's a crazy fight. It's against a good competitor. It's gonna be a striking affair if this fight is booked. So we shall see. But they're saying that Justin Gaethje does have some fight news coming up here soon, and I believe it's for. I think it's for the March card, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's for a March card, but we shall see. We shall see about that. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't want to put that information out just yet, but I'm excited to see Gaethje. It's been a while. It's been a while since Justin Gaethje has touched, the octagon. Um, I'm not a tremendous fan of Justin Gaethje. I don't like, I don't like his style. You know what I mean? But his fights are very exciting because of his style. So that's a good thing for a lot of people. But I'm more of a, you know, like a Demetrius Johnson type of guy that just goes in there, gets it done, and shows tremendous technique and barely gets touched. But Justin Gaethje is very, very, very intriguing, and we shall see. We shall see if he makes it to the octagon this March, if I'm not mistaken, as I read. It was a good source. It was a good source, but we shall see. Right now, I am waiting for my computer to download. Man, it's crazy. It is crazy. This shit takes forever, man. Oh my gosh. It's gonna take forever, I tell you that much. Man, it's already 10:30 in the afternoon, or in the morning, should I say. Feels like the afternoon, I'll tell you that much. It's already 10:30, and I've watched the UFC countdown and the embedded. I like the embedded as well. I thought the embedded, you know, as the UFC usually does, they're doing a good job. They, showing the guys at the gym. I thought it was Kevin Harlan was over there buying bulls. I'm just like, what? You're on a fight week, man. Oh man, I should definitely change my pick. He's over here buying bulls. Nah, let me stop. But yeah, he's over there buying bulls. I think a bull probably costs like maybe like, in this economy probably like 5 to 6. Yeah, probably about like $5 to $6,000. A good bull, So he's over there trying to buy bulls, you know, trying to get into that business. I'm just like, man, this is get your ass in the gym, man. Get your ass in the gym. Start hitting mitts. All right. I want to see I want to see where you're at, man, because I ended up picking your ass for my UFC predictions. So you know what I mean. Stop this bull talk. Oh shit, man! But yeah, the embedded was good. I thought it was interesting. Um, they had that type of stuff going on. Um, it showed Khabib. You know, it showed him and them at the UFC PI. I guess when that team comes, they shut down a certain section in the UFC gym for a certain amount of time, and they have like a real training session, like I don't know, I think like it's like 2 hour, you know, leeway for that team to go into UFC PI and do their thing, for nobody could, you know, I guess disturb them. But still, other UFC fighters still walk through and they still do their thing. I usually see that. Um, and other UFC fighters actually asked if they could actually, partake in Khabib's, training, with his guys. And I believe Khabib lets them train with them, so that's interesting. That's intriguing. That's nice of him. Um, but yeah, yeah. I think this UFC event, UFC 311, is going to be exciting, guys. It's going to bring some heat. It's going to bring some heat. It might just be the best UFC card of the year, to be honest. And they're doing this very very early, so that's good. That's a good thing, you know. But moving on from this, going back to the John Jones, I saw some John Jones news. As of recent, some more John Jones news. I don't know why it keeps coming out. I don't know why people don't believe it. The guy's retiring, guys. Like, people are just sleeping at the wheel. The guy's retiring. He's not coming back to the UFC. It is what it is. Moving on. Tom Aspinall would, he's probably gonna fight Curtis Blades for the heavyweight title. All right, guys. Good luck with that. Um, I believe Alex Pereira is gonna move up to the heavyweight division eventually, and he'll probably have like a little fight with someone, like a little buffer fight with someone, to get him a nice little win underneath his belt in the heavyweight division, and then eventually they're gonna move him up to fight Tom Aspinall if he's there. You know what I mean? Because you never know. The guy might just get caught in the chin again by Curtis Blades. Nah, I don't mean no disrespect. You know what I mean? Hopefully that doesn't happen, because if it does, holy shit. I told you so wouldn't be enough, guys. It really wouldn't be enough, guys, all right? But yeah, guys, I think I'm out of here soon. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to call it a day here. I might stay on for, I don't know. I want to say the next 5 minutes or so. But yeah, I just wanted to get on this live real fast and talk about how athletic Armin is. And I got a chance to see that on the UFC countdown. I wanted to get on here and say that. And also say that I won't be betting on that fight, Islam and Armin. I just won't. It's just too close of a fight. You know what I mean? If I do bet, it's probably gonna be right in the last minute, like right before the fight starts. I'll just put some money on online, just to make it fun. We'll see what happens. I mean, the fight is already amazing. It's already fun, but it'll make things a little bit interesting. Um, but yeah, man, I see some chapstick. Hold up, guys. Hold up. I need some chopstick. Shit, man. This weather, man. It's cold outside. Freaking cold outside, man. Freaking cold outside, man. And the weather is just gonna keep getting colder out here. I'm glad I'm in the south, man, because I'll tell you what, up north is freezing. I wonder what the freaking, the bill for that heat is gonna be. Gonna be expensive as shit, guys. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm out of here. It's been entertaining. I'll probably get back on the live most likely later on today. Tonight, most likely, all right? But like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe if you're new to that channel. Like I always say, it takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, all right? Until next time, y'all have a good one, man. Bless.